We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. But right away, they'll change the look. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Now Patrick going to change the play. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And some room to run now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, cut 19, cut 19. 19 Lions.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw, Hooker. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
From the gun, it's Hooker. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. But it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
Hooker to the air yet again. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Hyatt has got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Gain of 14. And the Rams first down.
We're scoreless after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now they'll change things up. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there at 22. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 31. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tackled by Avonte Maddox.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 5. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. In motion right, that's Wilson. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. Touchdown, Rams. Garrett Wilson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Viking 18. Warriors 70. 65 cat. 65 cat. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Rams 14, Cardinals 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, set.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Palmer going in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. That's again complete to Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 53 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Dobbins going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Trying to throw again here. Hooker. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Running on first down, Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And just shutting him off there. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Hooker. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they pitch it to Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Rams' 40-yard line.
Cup 19. Ready.
Hooker's going to throw it. He'll get this to Eckler. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Hooker looking Austin Eckler's way again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Quick throw by Hooker, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. De'Ami Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's 3rd and 3. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Palmer going in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. 80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. DJ Chark, 74 yards. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. This defense really clamping down. Although they're losing the game still, this 2nd half has been theirs.
And they're winning it. I almost equate it to being a boxer. And whenever you see a good fight, the guy who is on his toes and doing the punching, that's the guy who's winning. And that's the way they're going at it defensively now. Much more aggressive in their calls, much more aggressive in their pursuit.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And quickly, they get to the line. First down throw here. It's Hooker.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10. That one finds Pierce right side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing. Hooker. This is swung out to Eckler. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Here's 1st and 10. Open man here is Conklin.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Eckler will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes. Dobbins with it, and he's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw it. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout. Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One final try for Mahomes. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it.